and a warm welcome today to Conny Decorates with Michael here as well. Exactly. And today we have a Christmas theme in and on the tiered tray. I'd say on the tiered tray, exactly. And we'll show you, as always, in a very natural way today, using tea lights, this time with sedum, mushrooms, pepper, moss, and ornaments. And if you want to know how this theme works, stay tuned, because we're going to show you now. These are the things we'll need today. And I'm standing here behind the base, which is the tiered tray. And you can take a look up here in the info box if you like. That's what we did last time with the roses. It was really, really beautiful. It lasted until now. And I actually just took it down today. Exactly. Then what do we need now for our Christmas decorations? Here I have these two little fir trees. These are the little sugar cones. Then I have, this was exactly our color from last year. It's not really a true rose color, but more like, well, yes, I'd just call it powder rose. Then we have the pink pepper here, which I have. Then I found some small silver glitter stones and also some little stones underneath that we need. Then as I was walking by, I found this sedum, which I'd like to use today as well. Then here I have the pine cones again and this old mushroom that we've had for ages. Then again, the thyme and the euphorbia. Then here I have the two roots, which were also used as decoration here. These are roots that came from some glasses that were broken, so I kept the roots. Back here I have these tea lights in silver glass. Then I have some more cinnamon, I think a bit of moss, and I also have curly moss, which, as I mentioned last time, I already had. I still have this floral foam now. We're in the process of looking for an alternative, but we'll use up what we have first and then switch to the better floral foam option. So, and I would say, Micha, we also have hot glue. And let's get started, shall we? All right, this cellophane, I already had it on here before. That's because I had decorated the roses with moisture, and I kept these three pieces as well. And I'm going to lay them out here again, at the top, in the middle, and at the bottom. Just take the little trees out of the pot, break up the root ball again, and I want to plant this one up here, or rather, plant it up here and the other one as well. You should take a look. Sometimes you can also find even smaller little trees. I just have to check again here with the height to see if I can get it in there. And here too, I remove the soil and loosen up the root ball nicely again. It didn't work. It's really a bit too tall. I could check again tomorrow to see if I can find a smaller fir tree, but I don't really care right now. I'm just going to carefully take out these two rather small or quite large ones up here, then gently fill this entire area in a bit more with fresh soil, and after that I'll meticulously get the moss and carefully lay it back out up here, I would definitely say. Let's just make ourselves some little trees. I've now carefully cut off a little bit from the euphorbia here and also a small piece from the thyme, but this particular one is a bit too long for me now, I think. Now I have the beautiful silver one right here, which I truly think fits quite well, especially with the lovely tea light holders that I'm using. And I will just carefully wrap it around the very top a few times, then I will precisely cut off the excess material and just gently tuck the remaining rest in at the very top. And that, my friends, is a truly cute little tree, isn't it indeed? It's almost a shame, really, to stick it somewhere with the suggested root down here, but now we can check the height to make sure it fits. I think I'll just trim it a little bit here, perhaps just a small amount, and I'd say you can easily make 3 or even 4, or perhaps even 5 of these, so I will go ahead and do that now. Here I even used the euphorbia itself, cut off a few little branches, put them on top here, and just like before, fastened them with binding wire, and look, that's really quite cute. That way we also have different little trees, and yes, I really think they're beautiful. We've carefully prepared 4 delightful little trees, and now I'm going to gently take our delicate roots here. I truly think this is the optimal front view, and just precisely place the root in here. Exactly like this, and then put this small sturdy stand on the other side as well, ensuring it's perfectly stable. Then I take the moss and either stick it in, or first I'll just cut off a piece here. And wherever you specifically want the beautiful trees to be positioned, that's precisely where I carefully place them. And now I just gently stick the little delicate trees in here, and it truly holds super incredibly well. And now I carefully take this beautiful moss and gently lay it out here completely, precisely as I did up top just a moment ago. I've laid out a bit of it. It doesn't have to be everywhere because the tea light holders will go in there too. And then the moss will be pushed aside anyway. Now I take the sedum and place it here in the root. I actually think it's really, really nice when it adds a bit of height here as well. And I'll carefully lay it out here with some beautiful moss first. And down here as well I have this wonderful little hollow space, so I'll gently put the sedum in here too. And I think I'll definitely do that right in front now. Exactly, I'll do that in front, add a bit of soil and moss, and then they're in there. And up here, the last sedum goes in. I made a little hole for it. I'll press it nicely into the moss here, and now it also has its place at the front. Now, I will carefully take these mushrooms, which I've actually had for quite some time, and I will gently glue them in here, one prominently at the front, and another one thoughtfully placed on the side. And I think it looks really natural with the clay. And the root fits in perfectly, of course. The ornaments are a must because now it really starts to look Christmassy when the ornaments are included in the decoration. I really like having a matte one at the front and a shiny one at the back. Now I'll add another matte one at the back, and up here there's a bit less space. And I'll glue that one into the moss as well using the hot glue gun. And what I also find really, really nice is when you can see the little hanger here right up against the root. Exactly. So now we've got the ornaments as well. Now we have these beautiful tea light holders, and I'm looking to see where there's still space. Up here at the front, it's of course really, really nice. If you have a shallow one, you can look right in the back perfectly. And this tall one, for example, I'm going to put in the back here. That's why I left a bit of space here. I'll carefully push the soft moss aside a little bit and then gently place the delicate glass piece in there. And the other small individual ones, I'll meticulously distribute them up here as well, ensuring they are perfectly positioned. I'll use the hot glue again, applying it precisely, and just stick each one right onto the lush moss here, making sure it's secure. I also think it looks really nice when it's incorporated into the decoration with the greenery. And for some color, we'll use the pepper now, and you can simply place it right into the moss here as well. It holds really, really well. And then I'll just take a little bit everywhere and add it in here, along with a few glittery stars. Look, those are really nice too. I think that fits quite well. We can stick some more onto the mushrooms here, and when the tea lights are lit and shining, that will definitely look very, very beautiful. And in my bag, look, this is really nice too. It really fits perfectly, of course, especially these little balls here with the tiered stand. I'll stick those on here as well, and the slightly bigger one goes down there too. And I'd say it's done, and Sophie is here too. Sophie doesn't feel like filming anymore. She's always around. She actually always lies not just outside, but in here too. And now she's a little impatient. But I think we did a pretty good job today. And we really hope that we were able to inspire you and get you a bit into the Christmas spirit. Exactly. And of course, we'd be happy if you gave us a thumbs up. Feel free to follow us on Instagram and also on Facebook. And I'm happy to tell you that we'll be doing another giveaway soon. There will be something nice to win again. So it's really, yes, it really gets you into the Christmas spirit, doesn't it, Micha? Yes, I think so too. Exactly. And dear ones, we're looking forward to seeing you. See you next time. Yours, Conny, and yours, Micha, your cameraman. Exactly. See you then. Bye.
dancing in the snow. And how you used to tell me that everything's alright. Held me close beside the fire.